Congratulations to all my griefers who grind out the first workday, to stay motivated and keep moving through the rest of your week. You got this. Welcome back to another inspiring episode of the Grief Empowerment Theory. It's after work, so let this be a little bit of Monday motivation. It's a perfect time for you to unwind with a video, one that inspires and keeps your focus on forward progress. We're going to dive deep into embracing the challenges that grief loves to throw our way. I titled this episode, Embracing the Suck. Because when you make the choice to accept and confront these hardships, you actually can begin to grow and become more resilient. Grief expects to break us with relentless hardships. But when we walk into the chaos, instead of shying away, we gain strength, resilience, and we even catch our grief off balance. Grief's used to seeing you fold up and run in fear. By staying courageous and not backing down, you empower yourself and shrink the monster of grief in the process. As you get stronger, it gets weaker. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay connected to other warriors just like you, fighting to manage those challenges and the hardships we endure. Like the video, ring the bell for notifications, and be one of the first to receive new content. Use grief's negative energy against it. Flip it around and turn it to your advantage. Get ready to transform adversity into empowerment. To fight your grief with some sort of success, you must learn that you have to embrace what sucks in relation to the grief that you're dealing with. Mike Tyson said this. He said, if there's something that you hate to do, then do it like you love it. You gotta learn to switch your mindset. See, you do that, you're reframing the way you think about the circumstance. And in reframing it, you actually shift the power. And that allows you to take back all that energy that your grief has stolen from you. I kind of refer to it as mental judo. What you're doing is you're using grief's negative energy against it. You've heard stories about smaller men. They are flipping and subduing much larger opponents through using judo techniques. Judo, it doesn't rely on strength. It relies on leverage. And the same rules, they apply when it comes to redirecting your grief. Another way you can look at it is scientifically. The emotions of grief, they're electromagnetic energies. According to the law of conservation of energy in physics, energy, it can't be created, nor can it be destroyed, but it can be manipulated. We have the ability to transfer and transform grief's energy into a fuel. We can use that fuel. It'll work for our betterment, and it'll keep us in a fight against the grief. Another great way to transform that energy is to simply fool your grief. You gotta make believe that you love what that grief is doing to you. What you're doing is you're constantly looking for any upside that you can find from that grief-related event. That part's hard. But remember what Mike Tyson said. Also, you have got to realize it's hard, but it's no harder than just simply accepting the fate of the circumstance and letting that grief control you. If you end up letting the grief push you around, it's definitely going to show you no mercy. A reason why some people are facing mental disorders all kinds of frustrations related to the grief. But understand that fighting that uphill battle, yeah, it's going to be challenging. But when you choose to fight, you actually even up the odds against the challenges of the grief you're dealing with. It shifts the power away from the grief and it puts it back into your hands. That's the energy that grief has been stealing from you. You're taking it back. Grief hates a fighter. Simply piss it off by doing your thing. Thank yourself for sticking around to learn a little bit more about the benefits of embracing the challenges and all the hardships that your grief has burdened you with. By staying in the fight, you're putting your grief on its heels and you're forcing it into a defensive position instead of its usual offense. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Grief Empowerment Theory channel so you can stay connected with a tribe of like-minded individuals. Like the video and ring the bell to get notified of our upcoming videos and content. Remember, embracing the suck is how you turn challenge into fuel for progress and growth. Every time you do, you transform your grief into a gift. Keep fighting. Stay strong. You got this.